Hello, everybody. This is Stella, and we're going to talk about Wonder from page 120 through 140 today. So, there were several questions that we were supposed to answer. The first one was about Summer. So, when Summer was invited to the party, and she was talking to this popular girl, and the popular girl suggested to Summer that if she stopped hanging out with Augie, then she can be part of the popular crowd, but she turned down the offer because Summer is a type of person who's really kind and who's really empathetic, 공감 능력이 있는. So it is evident in her decision that she's going to stand up for Augie than taking the chance to be part of the popular crowd. So it's a really attractive option for a teenager to belong to the group that is considered popular and that is socially accepted, but she values loyalty and kindness over the chance to elevate her social status. So she decided to stay true to herself and stay true to her friendship with Augie. So she has a very strong center in herself, so she is not easily swayed by um, other people's attractive offers. So she is not swayed by superficial measures of worth. So she thinks that a person's worth can be decided only by the person's character and kindness and personality, not by physical appearance or not by belonging to the popular crowd. So Summer, she's really gentle and she's really kind and she's smiley. So she may seem like a weak person on the outside, but she's actually stronger than anybody else in the novel because she has a very high self-esteem. And then if a person has a high self-esteem, that person doesn't have to prove herself to other people by belonging to the popular crowd or by dressing in a certain way. So she has a very strong insight because she has a moral compass in herself that tells her and guides her to make a right decision every moment. So she shows a very high level of maturity. 성숙해, she's very mature, and then she has a moral compass within her that guides her. So other people just see the outside, the cover of Augie, which is ugly, but then she sees beyond Augie's physical appearance. She sees past that, and then she recognizes the worth of Augie. So the intrinsic value of Augie. So Summer is almost the example of the novel's theme of being empathetic and being kind in any situation. So she exemplifies the novel's theme. She stands up for what is right, and she's like a role model for all the readers who are reading this novel. Augie starts believing that Summer's kindness also stems from Mr. Tushman's offer to hang out with Augie. So Augie suspects of ulterior motives for on Summer's part as well, and then Summer senses that immediately, and she starts a clear and honest and open communication with Augie. So she just doesn't let the sour feelings to get worse, but she immediately takes an action. She immediately takes the initiative. So when you first do something actively, we say that you take the initiative. So she took the initiative to solve the issue directly. And then she just didn't say her part, but she was willing to listen to Augie's perspective, and she listened without interrupting Augie. So this kind of open communication and open dialogue let them clarify the misunderstanding, and they were able to establish their friendship more firmly. Also, uh, so the next chapter is told from Jack's perspective, and then it starts with the conversation between Jack, mom, and Jack's little brother, Jamie. And then this is before Augie came to school, and Jack's mom got an offer from the principal that Jack becomes friends with Augie and then give him a tour of the school. Jack initially rejects the offer because he remembers seeing Augie on the street one day when he was with his little brother Jamie, and then they were horrified to look at the deformed face of Augie. And Jamie, the little brother, he's in second grade, so when he saw Augie, he ran away while screaming. So while seeing Jamie's reaction, Jamie is usually a kid, very kind and very innocent. And then Jack started realizing that if a kind kid like Jamie shows that kind of reaction to Augie, then in a school that is filled with mean and cruel kids like Julian, it's obvious um, what kind of grueling experience that Augie is going to have at school. So at this point, his sense of empathy and sense of compassion were triggered, and that's why he volunteered to help out Augie, give him a tour, and become his friend. So Jack is not really an active type like Summer, but then he has a very quiet sense of morality inside him, and when it is woken up, he definitely is willing to step up for what is right and then support. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for listening.